As stormy weather persists here in London, there is talk of impeachment now on both sides of the Atlantic. Perhaps the two most important democracies are being stressed more than ever to a breaking point. In London, Prime Minister Boris Johnson has been rebuked by the Supreme Court in an 11-0 decision, stating that Johnson's suspension of Parliament and his advice to the Queen was unlawful, void, and of no effect. With the Brexit deadline now a month away, it's still unclear what exactly will happen here next. There might be a battle over whether a general election will occur. Some are calling for Johnson's resignation. He has no intention of doing that, needless to say, and there might be even calls for his impeachment. So, some are calling for Johnson to resign. He has no intention of doing that either. And there might be calls for his impeachment, for whom the bell tolls. So, it seems clear that Parliament will now do anything to avoid a no-deal Brexit. And in America, it seems that Donald Trump will likely be facing impeachment. Trump may have gone a bit too far this time, using the office of the presidency to extort the Prime Minister of Ukraine by withholding foreign aid in exchange for information against his potential rival in the 2020 election, former Vice President Joe Biden. That's something the American people can certainly understand. Up till now, Democrats have not stopped any of Trump's unlawful attempts to usurp Congress and concentrate all the power of the presidency that he has pulled together, including the using of his appointed Attorney General William Barr. Trump believes he is totally above the law, a monarch, if you will. And with the help of Barr, he has decided and defined all of his legitimate requests of Congress. He's defied them all. So, this is the heart of our democracy. How will this play out? Finally, Speaker Nancy Pelosi has called for an official impeachment inquiry to stop this lawless president. At the moment, 207 members of the House of Representatives and growing, are favoring impeachment, just short of the number needed to issue this articles of impeachment. Donald Trump is of course, calling this a witch hunt. It's all garbage, to quote the president. And the Trump administration is desperately trying to avoid any disclosure of the earth-shattering account of what the president said that inspired a patriotic American to file a whistleblower report against the President of the United States. The showdown is coming this week in the House of Representatives. Now, as in comedy, timing is everything. Donald Trump today meets with the Prime Minister of the Ukraine, Zelensky, at the UN in a bilateral meeting. Now, will Trump try to convince the Prime Minister to lie for him? And the question is, what will he be offered this time? Stay tuned for this dueling impeachment saga. This is John Christopher Bua for Real Political News in a soggy London town.